Hi and smiles, everyone. I hope everyone's having a great day. So today I have a Dollar Tree haul for you. So we're going to just jump right in and see what I got from the Dollar Tree. Okay. So the first thing I got was this mat. And I got this. It's sort of like string, really. And I got it I thought it would be really cool on the jelly plate to make designs with it. I'm excited to try it. I think it'll work really, really well. So I got that. And then I got these wall stickers, and it's a map. So I thought that would come in really handy in all kinds of ways, in journals and stuff. So that's one more thing I got. Then I got this actually for my yard. And I thought it was really cool. It says, "Welcome, friends." And it's getting close. I'm going to just put it in a flower pot or out in the front lawn. I thought that would be really nice. Really, really nice. I love the blue. It's a really nice blue. So I got that. Okay. Yeah, this is all just random because I'm just taking from the bags. I hadn't been to the Dollar Tree in quite some time. So then I got these envelope, what are they calling them? Button file bags. And there's 3 in a package. So I figured that was a darn good deal. And it will be great for storing ephemera, or if I'm doing a project or I'm saving things for a certain project. Except, of course, I can't get it. Oh, there we go. I just want to get it open. There we go. And I always do save the packaging. Packaging like this you can use in different ways in your crafting. Like depending on its thickness and such. You can make shaker tags or journal cards, etc. So we'll see how well that works. Okay, so this is the bag. It has a little snap. Oh yes, that'll work great. Like it'll be able to fit papers really easily. So I think I might use these for different, when I have a project going, and I can use these. So there's 3 of those. Let's cut those. And then, oh, I got some more. I got the cutting mats. They're great for all kinds of things, and you can cut them up quite easily. And you get 2. They're chopping mats. They're actually for your kitchen, but they work great in the craft room, and you get 2 of them in a package. And they actually work really great for writing boards and covering if you want a flat and want some strength, but it won't thicken up a journal to place it in the back. These are great to make writing boards with, for sure. But there's they're great for blending techniques and things to do them on there. Okay, got that. What else do I got in this bag? Oh, and I got, again, for storage, I thought this was a nice size, and it'd be great for ephemera and different things. It's actually a pencil box, but I got one of those, and I always like to keep a couple of those on hand because I always find I'm in looking for one. So, and then I got these cable ties for when I make wreaths or such, and I had some, but they're quite long, and these ones, there's 2 different sizes in there, so I thought they would be nice to have on hand in case I need them. Okay. When I got this book, this one book, and it was more for the cover. I loved this green, and I think it will make a great journal. So, and then I can just use the pages in all kinds of ways when I take them out. So I got this one. I got a couple of books. I got that one for the green, the cover. Oh, and then I got, this was a new color I hadn't seen before. And it's called Lollipop. And it is actually eyeshadow. So, but it's very loose, and it's actually, what it is, basically, is mica powder. So, I make shimmer sprays and stuff from these, and they're great. They work really, really good, and they're very affordable, right? So I got that. Oh, and they had a craft picker, and I was just using my pokey tool, but I seen this for weeding when I do something with vinyl or so forth on the Cricut. So I decided for $1.50. Things are up to $1.50 instead of $1.25 here in Canada. Generally, I thought it was worth it. It was a good price for that. Oh, and then I got some of these. They had some house plants fertilizing sticks. They call them plant food spikes. And I do like my plants, so I don't usually fertilize them, but I thought, why not? Maybe they will even do better. Okay, so I got some of those. Oh, and I got this cute little flower pot. It's a penguin. I actually got it for, isn't that cute? For my granddaughters, because they're really getting into growing their own little plants. I thought that was so cute, so I got that for them. And there's always a reason for a gift when it comes to grandchildren, isn't there? So I got that. Or at least that's what I think. That's the fun time, as being a grandma. You get to spoil. And then I did already have one of these, but I got another one just in case because I absolutely love it. The other one I have, it's called a craft scraper. It's purple. And but I actually am really enjoying, not only for, it's great when you're gluing down with your liquid glues or your glue stick especially. It's great for that. And I just find myself reaching for it all the time, and I don't reach for my bone folder anymore. When I want to crease something, this works really great. So I got another one of those. Just in case I lose, because I have lost things in the past, and they show up later sometimes, but not always. And then I thought this was great. It's, they're calling it, well, it's a dustpan and brush. Scrubby Buddies is the brand name. But I thought it was a great size to sweep off the desk when you get all those little pieces of paper or different things. And it's just, yeah, you could use it all over the house for all kinds of things. So I was glad to find that. So I got that. And then I seen these shower curtain hooks. And what I liked about them and thought was really cool, or why I thought of them for my craft room, was that they, I'll show you, they clip off like this. So anything that you want to hang, you can put on the hook, and then it's nice and big, so you can put it on a hook on that's over your door, or over a doorknob even, if you go this way. Anyways, I thought, I'm always finding that I try to utilize every little space in my craft room, and so I thought those would work really well for things like that. So I've got those. Okay, that's it for that bag. Okay, let's get another bag here. Okay, oh, and another pot, because I have 2 grandchildren, and this one is a polar bear plant. It's a polar bear. So let's see what... Oh, and they have names. This one's name is Pauline. I didn't even notice that. So this is Pauline the polar bear. Oh, how cute is she? She's so cute. I think they'll love these. And what was the penguin called? Pepper the penguin is her name. So I think they'll really like that, and they can put a little plant in it. Oh, and then I just needed some ordinary pens. These are gel pens, but I find I need them for my junk drawer in my kitchen. When you reach for a pen, for making lists, whatever you're doing, and you just need to get a pen quick. I just found that there's a lot of freebies out there, but even getting short on my freebies, so I got a pack of those. Oh, and I got these microfiber cleaning pads because I have an air fryer now, and with the racks, I'm finding when I use the sponge with the scraper on one side and the sponge on the other, which I have in my kitchen all the time, that the scraper, those racks just sort of rip it apart. So I thought I'd try these because they look a lot more put together, and I think they'll work really well. So I got a pack of those. And then I got a pack of soap because I really quite like this cocoa butter soap that they carry for the bathroom. So I got one of those. I got some giant rings again because I was running out of them. Got those. Oh, and this here is a magnetic box, they call it. So it has a magnet on the back, and you just open it like that. And I find these work really great on my cart and anything that's magnetic, and for storing little pieces of ephemera or beads or brads or eyelets, things like that. I like to put them on the side of my cart. And I needed one more because I just got some different sized eyelets, and so I needed a container for those. Oh, and I got some of these clips. I was running low on clips. I like to use them in several different ways. Closures for my journals I really like. These are a little bit bigger than the other ones I had, so I wanted to get them for that reason. They're a little bigger. And then I got some more, I did get a set of these craft clamps, but I find sometimes I'm doing 3 or 4 different projects at a time, and I don't have enough clamps when I'm working in a book or when I'm journaling, personally journaling and so forth, or I like to hold the pages back. Many, many, many uses for these types of clamps. So I got another one of those. And then I know this sounds funny, but I got these dice because I'm thinking that magic, I forget what it's called, where you heat it up and you can put a stamp into it or your embossing folder, and it'll hold the shape in it, and then you can use it like a stamp. I do have some of that coming, and I can't remember the name of it now. When it comes, I will let you know. It's just not coming to me right now. But anyways, these dice look like they're out of that same material. So for the price, I thought I'd give them a shot and see what they do. Because then you heat it up, and then you put it in, you press it into any shape that you would like. I think embossing folders would work really great, and it makes it into a stamp for you. So I'm going to give those a try. See what they do. Oh, and then I got this savory herb kitchen. It's for seasoning mix for a slow cooker, a crock pot. And it sounded very interesting. And basically, you put carrots and potatoes in, and can of tomatoes, and you put this in, and you let it cook, and then you have a meal. And I thought that's great. I hope I like the flavors in it. But I thought we'd give that a try. And then I got a pack of sticky notes. I liked the color for one. And I got some ideas of how to craft with these. So I got some sticky notes. I got some toothpaste because I was there. I got some toothpaste. And then I got these tongs because I like the ends with the silicone on the ends. And I've been using a clothespin, but I think this would work better to hold my paper when I'm embossing something. I thought this would work really, really well, these tongs. So I didn't get them for the kitchen. I got them for the craft room. And then I got some silicone spatulas. I am gonna put one in the kitchen because I noticed my spatulas are starting to look quite old. But I got one. I love this size of these because they're the smaller size. And I'm gonna keep one in my craft room. I think it would be great when I'm using hot glue and I want to press something down, so then I don't end up burning my fingers or anything. Or if I'm using Fabri-Tac on lace and I want to press it down, then I'm not, with lace, it can seep through quite easily. So then I'm not getting it all over my fingers. I thought that would work really great. Oh, and then they had this solar light there, and I just thought it was so cute. It's like, I guess you'd call it a tulip. So I got that because I do like solar light. And then I got this simple placemat here. Excuse my dog barking. But I got this actually again for the jelly plate because I thought it would make some interesting impressions. So I got that to give it a try on there. And then what else? Oh, and I heard about these knives, that they were pretty good because I'm always looking for a good paring knife. So I'm going to give this a try. I've heard from other people's videos and also people in person saying these particular ones are pretty good from the Dollar Tree, the metal ones. So I'm going to give those a try. Okay, so that's that bag. I think we got one more bag to show you. I'm just going to put some of these back in the bag. The desk is getting pretty full up here. And I'll save my favorite find to the last that I found. I really liked. Okay. There's one more bag here. I think it's my favorite bag. Stuff I got, I think. Oh, I got this cup. It says Believe on it. I loved the size of it. And I loved the Believe. Like I know with my Cricut I could easily make something like this. But I seen it and I just wanted it. So I got that. And if they would have had plain ones, I might have bought just the plain one and made my own. But I didn't see any, not this size anyway. I liked how big the size was. Now, and then this shelf liner, I got because it's got vegetables all over it. I don't know exactly. Oh, okay. I thought this would be great for a farm journal or a journal that is themed in country of any kind. I thought this would be great to add in. Plus, the back again, I thought would be really good on the, really interesting on a jelly plate to just take a piece of this and use it on the jelly plate. So I got that, but I like the pattern on it. They had another one, I think I might have showed you in a different haul, and it was with flowers on it, and I got that one too because they were beautiful. I think it was white roses, but I cannot for sure remember. And then I've got just kids, it's in the kids section, this scrapbook. And I just like the pages in these. They're a little thicker. And I find they are awesome in journals. Great for writing on, great for doing different techniques on if you want. But anyways, I was running really low on these papers, so I just grabbed another one. So there. Oh, and then they had some new, I had never seen these before. Some new paint that I thought I'd grab a few to try because they looked interesting. It's a new brand that I haven't seen before. So it's called Art Supply Basics, and these are all chalkboard paint. And I don't have a lot of chalkboard paints, so I thought I'd give these a try and see how well they worked. So I got them in violet, and this just is brown. They call it brown. And this one's light brown. Sorry, I just light brown. And then this is sap green. I thought that was a really pretty green. And then this here is pink. It's just called pink. So I thought I'd give those a try. And then they had this other one. And it's acrylic paint, and it was turquoise. It's called turquoise. So I thought I just got the turquoise in that because I do have quite a few acrylic paints. But I just wanted to try this brand because, because it was at the Dollar Tree and it's a reasonable price, and see how well it works. I find these types of paints work work very well for jelly printing. That's for sure. So I got those. And then I needed some more. This was a different size that I found in the brown envelopes. So the longer ones. So I decided to get those and give them a try. See what I can make with them. I thought they would be interesting on their own, or you could put them in a journal and like altering them. So I thought I'd give those a try. I'd never seen those before. And then I got the smaller ones because you can get the 9 by 12 or whatever they are. And I do have a few of those still, but I didn't have any left of this size. So I got another package of those. And they always work great in journals. Oh, and then I needed a new, they call it a multi-purpose lighter now. We used to call them barbecue lighters, I think. But anyways, I found that I ran out of my last one, and I do like to do some techniques that you can use a candle, but I find I like to use this. Works just as good as having a candle, just as long as you're careful. And then I got a couple of these shower curtains, a clear one and one that's patterned, which doesn't matter. I'm not using them for shower curtain things. This is the liner. But they're great when you want to protect a surface. You put these on top of it so that your paint ain't leaking through, if your paint goes through your paper or your ink or so forth, whatever medium you're using. These are great for keeping it off the surface, because lots of times I need to, because my desk is in my craft room, it's never completely cleaned off. If I'm doing something bigger, I tend to take and put, I was using like an old bed sheet, but I think these will be much better than that, because nothing will soak through these either, right? They're waterproof. So I thought I'd use these because they're pretty darn cheap. And then this being clear, I may end up cutting it up and using it for different projects. I'm not sure. I think they would be great for, it depends how thick they are. This might work really great for shaker cards and tags and such too. You could do and being so big, you could almost do a journal cover and cover the cover over, to make the cover into, it could have some shaker bits all over the cover, because the cover would be made with one of these. Anyway, so that's what I got those for. Oh, and then I got another container just to try. I just got one, and they're stackable organizing drawers, and I think they're in the makeup section. But I got this because I thought this might be pretty cool to have when you have those tiny little bits, and you can just have this sitting on your desk, and you can just throw them in there, and they're handy when you want them. And if it works well, you can buy more and stack them. But I just got one to see if I liked the whole concept of doing that. I did get one more. I wonder what these might be called shelf liners too. Yeah, these are shelf liners too, but I didn't get it for shelf lining. I got it for, again, for the texture. I'll just take this off. And again, for the jelly plate. I thought that might be a really cool texture on a jelly plate. And I think you could easily make a stencil out of this too. Like you could stencil your gesso or your modeling paste. I think that would work well. Most of these things, like that first one I showed you, you could use as a stencil too, right? Like this one here, you could use as a stencil. And I think it would work really well. And it's really sturdy. So, okay. And then I think, this is the last in the bag. And these are, I got a bunch of stickers that they were really nice. I don't buy many stickers just because I just don't. I'm kind of picky on my stickers, but these ones were beautiful. Like, look at that. I'm going to open this. There's a bit of dimension with these, but not too much of a dimension. Just going to open one. There we go. So look at those. Aren't those pretty? They're actually quite beautiful. And they're a little bit of dimension, but not much at all. But I just thought those were gorgeous. And then they had them in this style, more of a daisy. And I think I might have ended up buying 2 of each, just because I don't get there very often. Yeah. And then this one, yeah, that's the same as that one. So I got 2 of those. Let's just see if I got, oh, and I did get 2 of these ones too. So we'll just put those over there. And then I found these instrument ones, and oh my goodness, aren't those gorgeous? And I want to do a journal that's focuses on music. So I thought these would be perfect for that when I do get time to do that. But aren't those gorgeous? Just gorgeous, I thought. And then there was this one, and this one is it's flatter than the other flower ones that I got. But what is interesting, I don't know if you can see that, but there's a lot of texture on the flowers. So I got that. I think I only got one because there was only one there. Okay, and then I got, and the same thing with these leaves. It's got that texture on them. But yeah, those leaves will come in very handy. But again, I think I only got one because there was only one. And then this one is slightly different than this one. It's got the pink. And they got the pink inside the rose. So it's a bit different. I got a couple of those. And then this one is different than these ones here. These are sunflowers, more sunflowers. And it looks like I was only able to get one of those too. But I would have got two if they were available because those are beautiful. So those are the stickers I got. And then my favorite find, going to the Dollar Tree this time, was this book. And it is absolutely gorgeous. It's not this or the inside, it's the cover. Look at this. Isn't that going to make a great cover? It's just beautiful. And then on this side, it follows through into the back. So I thought this would make a gorgeous cover, start of a cover for a journal. And you know, this book, it just fascinates me what you can find at the Dollar Tree, because I think the price on this book was, in Canada, was $26. In the States, it was $20. And I got it for $1.50. And it's gorgeous. And I actually picked up two, because I might do one where I'll gut it and make a journal inside, and then one I might just alter because there's some beautiful images in it too, right? Not very many, but a few. And so I might want to keep those available. Like, look at that, it's beautiful. There's this one. Anyways, that was a surprise find to find this at the Dollar Tree. Not that, you know, you don't often find things like this at the Dollar Tree. So I was really happy with that. So that is it for this time, guys. So I hope you all have a lovely, lovely day and a crafty kind of day. And we'll see you all very soon. Bye for now.